Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Boom. Hello. Welcome. Transport Fever Day. Hello Q Juggy and Dap Dude and everyone else. And thank you for that follow, Muhammad 5911. Thank you very much. Welcome to the chill team. Alright, so we got, now let me get the music going. There. Playlists. And we want to play that. Randomize, then skip the first one. Frostpunk. And then turn that down a bit. And then load in the game. Continue with provinces. Take a while to load in. How are you guys doing today? I had a fantastic weekend, although pretty much like slept all day Sunday. After the stream Saturday, when I raided Monty, I stayed up there for a bit watching him, and then stayed up beyond that. So I went to bed at like 9 a.m. Mr. Lit with the host as well. Mr. New Map. So far, you made it to 1850, and so it's like, yeah. So then stream Sunday, so that, well, I'll just get a nice early start on Monday since where work's unmuted. Alright, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, so gonna have a nice full day today. I work tomorrow. Small possibility because of the sleep schedule I'm on. I might be able to slip in a stream before work tomorrow. You know, just the main game for 6 hours or so. So that would be, next up is Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft, Factorio, Transport Fever. I'm finally kind of remembering what my actual rotation of games is, even though I've been doing the same rotation now for months and months. Also got getting close to catching up on the YouTube uploads. So they're all on YouTube. I just have to, you know, get all the information set for each video, get the thumbnail on, and I'm double releasing them for Transport Fever and Minecraft. So 2 a day until we get the backlog cleaned up, and then it'll be 1 a day for each of them as they're released. So they should only be like a week behind on YouTube compared to what we stream at the most. So that'd be cool. We're getting some pretty decent viewership. You know, nothing spectacular, but you know, like 10 to 12 views per Transport Fever and 5 to 6 per Minecraft. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool for a channel that hasn't been active for years. And so to get the back to this situation where I can actually get revenue from YouTube, I need 1,000 subscriptions, and I have 600. And then I need to have 20,000 minutes per month average on viewership, or 240,000 minutes in the last year. Within the last year, right now we're at 14,000 minutes in the last month, so getting close. Download the save game taking forever to load in. I think it's speeding up now, but yeah, before is pretty minimal. You could pretty much sign up for revenue sharing as long as you had a verified account. You know, it's just, you know, so they pretty much did it for everybody, but then yeah, recently they upped the requirements. Hey Saga, how you doing? Welcome. So in Twitch Kittens, thank you very much. Hey stopping by. TK Love. Yep, so Twitch, do I have a command for that? I think I do. Hey, Knuckle Sandwich, welcome. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the... It's kind of more of a challenge. It's more like the achievement of getting there rather than, you know, for the revenue. Because when I was doing YouTube for like over a year and a half, I earned like $100 in revenue. Hello from your sickbed. Oh no, Ardbug, no. Well, we're here to chill out, relax. So perfect stream to watch while you're just kind of trying to recover. Alright, so we got that. All these windows are good. Alright, so when we were last here in provinces, and for anybody who's new, Transport Fever is a you know, transport game. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's get rid of that one. You transport goods and passengers around the map. It's a very pretty game. And what I've done is I've taken the map and I've made little artificial borders between groups of cities to create, you know, provinces. And I'm using the provinces as... Each province has a distribution hub to send passengers and freight on to the other provinces. So for example here, this station sends goods and services on to all the other provinces, and then this city is the transportation hub to take passengers from this district to other districts. When did I start? In late 2014. Yeah, not getting rich from YouTube for sure. That's, yeah, it's like Twitch. Yeah, it's like I've gotten so much more from Twitch than YouTube. I'd have to have like the equivalent of 100 viewers on Twitch is probably 10,000 views per video on YouTube, and so that's, you know, that's a rough equivalent of, you know, how successful you have to be on each one. So if I was getting 10,000 views per video on YouTube, it would be worth it. Just click your name. They did a new thing now where you just click your name and you find out how long you've been starting, or how long you've been following. You can actually click other people's names too. Alright, so yeah, so this is an example. We have, are we doing good? Leaston. Whoa, that's a lot. Vehicles. We have one of these. I think we can definitely, this does 122. I think we can definitely double that up. So let's put a second train on this line. Let's go ahead and get the game running. So they have a depot that I can actually get. Or there goes the train right now. No, that's the other train. That's from Selby, and that's full. At least in the Selby. Not quite as many going the other way, but if we double this train up. How many people are waiting here? We have a lot of people. I think we need to double up both of them. Yeah, I think we can easily double up both of these. Finances, making lots of money. Oops. Yeah, let's double those both those up. Get these passengers moving. So where can I actually put passengers on the line? Where do I have a depot that can do this? I think I have to go all the way. Yeah, I think what I've been doing is using this depot. It's taking a while to get there, but that's fine. So do that. Yep, hydrate up. Got my bottle of water here. Alright, so we're gonna get one of these guys. Dual stocks, buy it. Gonna set that. Set that on. Oh, what I have to do is buy 2. Then what I have to do is get far enough back to be able to see the lines. I have it set to C, where you have to look at the lines have to be visible on the map for you to so I take a look at that thing there. Alright, so I can set one of them to Leaston Selby and set the other to Loftus Selby. And does Tipton need one? $77. Doesn't look like Tipton needs one just yet. How many people are waiting for Tipton here? Yeah, one train will do for that. And we have one. No, we already have 2 trains. Okay, so that's already set. Cool. And then the alerts are probably the chemical plants. Yep, Shaftesbury chemical plant. So that's what we gotta start fixing. I gotta make sure that. Let's double check that I have rail passenger service for every city. We have our trams running around the cities. So we got those. Got all the people walking in. Very cool. Let's go ahead and decorate this a little bit. Get some shrubbery over in this little corner. And then a little bit over here. Very cool. And a little baby shrub. Tuck that in there. Then we'll get some regular trees along the back here. So there's some shade for the people when they're waiting for the trams. There we go. And some across the street. What are you doing? Oh yeah, that should definitely be hooked into something. Let's back this up a little bit. And then hook this together. We'll run a street over this way. There we go. Let the city deal with the rest of that. And then we can help it out a little bit more. Too much slope. That's not what I was intending to do, game. Oop. Alright, let that grow. Alright, so we have all the cities we need there. Go for a fishing pond? No, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's too bad you can't create like water features. I don't think you can really affect the terrain. You can't even like dig out a little bay or anything. You know, because if you do that, yeah, see, it leaves the shoreline, does not touch the shoreline at all. I mean, I could make a cliff along the shoreline. Yeah, but being able to make water features would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, because I was originally looking at this, you know, it's like, oh, that's a little drastic. And I saw the road wasn't hooked up quite right. There we go. Now the city can do some stuff with that. Anyway, there's Region 2 is done. Region 1 is completed. So we have passenger service, tram service. There's the passenger stuff. Tram. Okay, where do all these people want to go? Do they want to take the bus to East Cowes? How many vehicles do I have of that? Not quite enough. So let's go ahead and add 5 more to that. There we go. And then let's go and paint the buses. Need a couple of like a consistent color scheme. For everything. So like this one is crude oil to fuel. To oil plus fuel. Yeah, well, I can do that at some point. Alright, so yeah, so we have District 1 done. This little bypass station. Bypass line here. Main station here. Heading on to Wallingford 94, not too bad. So they have to cross the street. Oh, we also have a tram line on this side. So very, very cool. They come over here. Drop into this station. How are we doing here? As long as it's under 100, the trains are servicing can pick them up and deal with them. So we're good to go there. District 3 is up here. It's only 2 cities. Wow, this one's growing up nicely. We have 142 people waiting there. 2 trains, so that's perfect. That is a very plain looking station. And why do I have a... Okay, that's not a level crossing. Okay, good. Probably do need a way to get across. Can we build... Can't quite hook up to that one, but maybe we can fly over both and hook over to there. So if we go there, go all the way over there. That's a little steep. I would like that instead. see if we can get this to work. Oh, there it is. That's not bad at all. That could be better. There's of course another way of doing this. Let's try method number 2. So if we do page up 2, 3, 4, 5, and just go across, keep it level. And then try to go up. That's not where I want to go. That's not horrible. It's not great. Oh, got a couple trams that have not set replacements for. Perfect. There we go. And then reset this. And what's that look like? That's actually really good on this side. Yeah, that may be something I revisit. Can I? Let's try this over. Let's bring this over. See if we can start actually going down a little bit, maybe. So just barely across. To get over the catenaries. Maybe go down? Can we go down? Yes. Perfect. Now... well, you think that would be better. You'd think that would be better. Let's give just a smidge of this going out. There, that is much better. Good morning, Zalisur, welcome. Yeah, that'll provide our nice connection on this side of the station. And then this particular road does not need to do that. We need to do two things. We need to hook into this highway. So do highway road for this. Actually, we need to make this. And then these tracks are going to be used here shortly, but for now, let's just get a nice... and then a crossroad there. And then hit that with the smoothing gun. Make all that disappear. All the evidence go away. Man, it's like I could literally spend like an entire 2-hour block on each city, and I may do that at some point. So I just make a 2-hour block, say, well, okay, we're going to just work on this city the entire time, make it look good, make sure the transport routes are all the way they should be. I think that would be good to do once in a while. Because I kind of touch on things like this a little bit, but then, you know, there's a whole bunch of other work that needs to be done. And we always need to kind of update the, so what are our city populations here? Let's bring this over here so you guys can see it. By population, Axminster is the smallest. Everything's over 1,000 except for Axminster and Shaftesbury. And Shaftesbury's getting close. So that's really good. Last time we had, I think, 7 or 8 cities were below 1,000. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 above 2,000. So all of the passenger hubs are over 2,000 plus Aerith. East Coast is pretty close. Then we have a kind of a small group in the middle, 14 to 1,600, and then just over 1,000, and then a small one there. Yes, they are. I think we just did them. Axminster was one of the last ones we did. That was the one that's we had to make the big old swoop into the river valley for. So I'll show you that one here. So that's here, and then so then it has to make this big old swoop down into the valley across the river, and then back up to Bletchley. Okay, and where do all these people need to go? The Bletchley, wow, that Bletchley's looking good. All under 100. So every train that's coming here can pick up all these passengers, so we're not... Peniston is pretty good. Do we need a second train there? 121. The train can carry 122. Here it comes. So yeah, so this one right now is just keeping up. That's pretty good. That's a pretty bare looking station though. Definitely can use some work. But that city's doing well. But yeah, here's our smallest town. I mean, it looks pretty grown up. It doesn't have a lot of high rise though. It doesn't have a lot of high rises. So I think that's why its population is lower than it would otherwise be. But this is like the last one hooked up. So that we can basically just wait for all the action to kind of perk it up. So 6 is done. 4 is done. 4 was another fun one because we had to get up from the river valley up into the mountains here in Kimberley and Longton. And I think I did a pretty good job of getting these here without, you know, making super long tunnels or causeways. So we have a reasonable tunnel through the ridge here, another through the side of the hill here, then built over the top of the highway here. So that's looking good. Then a small bridge there. The Y to Kimberley, Longton. So we touch some land. And then we have the pretty long causeway here, but it's not super long. We, you know, take off from land there. Keep it pretty low. Tunnel the freight under it. So the passenger lines right now are looking pretty good. They're pretty smooth. There's no huge, you know, I think the worst part is this little triangle here. Colne here is, we just did this one. Colne, Edmonton, 131. I just picked up. Man, it's already been running 38 years. Good money. Yeah, with all the passenger lines in, we should be making really, really good money. So we filter by vehicles. Now we're losing $3.5 million by the airplane. Trams are mostly making money. East Cows. Kimberley. Just added the train to that, so that should pick up for a while. Some of these are making good money. 300,000, 200,000 for Wolverton. Tonbridge. Yeah, I can see why that's losing money. What I could probably do is just, yeah, the airport one is losing money. Shaftesbury, which we were looking at earlier, kind of on the edge there. Bletchley, actually not making that much money for a big city. And then for our passenger trains, by cargo. Colne, Earl Shilton. That's losing money even though it's like almost full. Making pretty good money on some of the others. Wallingford, Earl Shilton. Whoa, rate 1,025. I think that's passengers per year. So that's our best passenger line right there by rate. And then of course by balance, 22 million. Lots of really good money earners. And then all the ones are kind of that we discontinued. By kind of keeping the lines up just so I know they're there, because we have mixed freight, and then if one of these has demand, we'll add the trains to it. And then there we have the money losers, truck lines and bus lines. The big money losers, let's take a look at those. Passengers, Wallingford to East Shilton, it's half full. Vehicles. Yeah, it's just because it's such a long route, the deliveries are kind of inconsistent. Do I need 2 trains? So what do I have? 2 6 trains, so think I've already just reduced those. No, because it's been 40 years. Hey Dane, how you doing? Welcome. Good morning or afternoon. Sun coming in. Camera looks a little weird. It's like the white balance is off. Because it's more sunlight than so do I want to do one train? Let's try one train with more cars. 2, 3, 4. So let me see if that will you go to the depot? Okay, he can make it. And then replace now. Alright, let's try that, see if that will stop the bleeding a little bit. Regional wagon. So I gotta look at the freight really hard. Air passengers, they're losing money, of course. Passenger lines losing money. Colne to Bletchley. I think the same thing here. Let's go with one train, one bigger train. Although that might hurt the frequency, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's why it's losing money. Oh no, it's just at a stop. It was just at a stop. Where's the other one? $62. Can you get? No, what I want to do is just after it gets into the station. So, because if I send it now, it'll back up and try to go backwards. Yeah, I think it's because right now Euroshilton was the one where like everyone went into, and so it could be a little bit backup. Yeah, it's about to get in the station. As soon as it delivers its passengers, I'll sell it. And then we'll replace with a longer train. Get this payoff. $2.7 million. And 0. Alright. And then the other one, replace more cars. Alright, let's see if that helps. So that one was going from here around to there. Might just be that it's always a possibility that the distance of the train track is too long for how short an actual real distance it is. So it might be better to try to break off and then just go straight up there. So that's a potential I might have to look at. Let's see, just check. $16 million regional wagon. We're gonna look at passenger stuff. Wallingford to Colne. Okay, that's another big money loser. Yeah, see, having fewer cars seems to be an issue. Yep. I caused a problem somewhere. Alright. Why? See, you should be trying to go back that way. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have waited for it to. So we can set it for Colne Bletchley. And then once it gets on that side of the track, then I can sell it. Unable to find path. Alright. Let me see what's up with that, because you should be coming around here. Oh, okay, I see what's wrong. I kind of see what's wrong. I should not have gotten rid of the... set line. Bletchley. No, that's right. You should be going... Oh, I keep getting rid of the things. I don't want to get rid of that. And you're going over here, so you should be able to get into the depot from here. Where did I mess up? Not put a double slip switch? That's what I did messed up. That's what I messed up. Oop. Now, you should be able to get sold. There we go. That's what I need. I don't need them there. Only need it there. I actually need this to go all the way across. For trains being sold coming this way. What we can do instead of creating a double slip switch is just add that. Oops. Forget you have to reset this every time you start the game. Alright, industry's reporting problems. Alright, so we're looking at, there's a couple passenger lines, maybe the same thing to deal with. Wallingford to Colne. Two vehicles, only 6. Where are you? Which way you're going? Okay, you're about to go into the station, so good. So what we do is we let it go in. We sell it as soon as it gets out. As soon as it drops off its passengers, so we don't lose that revenue. And then we stop it real fast. Reset it to the same line. Because what I want is it for make sure it moves out onto the right side of the track here. And then I can sell it again. And then replacement, we're gonna go ahead and up you to 10 cars. 2, 3, 4. And replace now. See if that helps. Look at our lines again. Air passengers. There's other things we have to do to try to fix that. I think just simply having the train tracks is... we would have to like cut off the train line for that to actually want to do passengers. Regional wagon. Wallingford, Bletchley. See, it's pretty full. Occasionally makes money. 5 vehicles. On this one, let me just try adding some cars. Let's go up to 8 in each. 1, 2, 3. And then replace now. Let's just see if that causes a increase in demand. We'll let that go. Cargo planes, yeah, with some mods you can do some cargo planes, which would be helpful for getting some of the stuff that, you know, has a raw resource here, but this closest, you know, processor is way over here. Alright, so I'm not even sure how to go about this, because technically every single thing is hooked up. It should be running, like, so there's things we can do here. Obviously we need more vehicles there, so that is an issue. So there we need, but now I need to start adding train too far back. 2 raw logs. Still don't see it. There. Boom. So things like that are obvious fixes, but I want to start getting freight deliveries. Which is another obvious one. But I'm pretty sure I have enough trucks on this. Well, I mean, once more, so. So clearly we could do more there, so we'll add another 8. It's only delivering it to right here. Do 6. 2 raw crude A. Yeah, so what I need to do is start running. Oh, this gun. Oof. That's an oof. Something from here needs to get around back here. Start running freight lines to the individual things instead of relying on trucks as much. Production limit that, line usage yes, details, charts, 15, yeah we're not really delivering that much. So getting logs there. How many trucks do I have assigned to that? Do I have enough? No. Let's double that for a moment, see if that helps. So let's see if we can kind of fix it with trucks temporarily, but then we're going to start adding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. Set line 2, intermediate, logs, plank speed.
Plebs are needed.
Plebs are needed. Courier 531, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. Hey, Lady Kasumi, welcome. Alright, so that should help with that one. What's the problem here? Vehicles. Plenty of vehicles. Production is okay. It just needs replacement. This current, oh yeah, just that. A. That. Add. There we go. That's fixed. So it's running pretty well. Has a pretty good number of vehicles. It's probably just not getting the materials it needs. So stored, it has a lot of stored plastic. Potential, there we go, look at that. Potential 26.99, so it could definitely do the job. It needs to get some steel. So I need to get steel down here. It's getting some. It needs more. So it's looking at all this and saying, oh, who needs what? That can definitely use some, get some help. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double that. Okay, ooh, we got a nice big stack here. So regional wagon 2 to 5. That's the one we already have the biggest set of trains on. So I think it can handle that. It just needs to get over here. That's the thing with 4 trains, it's just not delivering that. It's really feast or famine. And yeah, they're really backed up. And then Tonbridge wagon. That one, I think that one just pulled in. So it looks like that can actually be upgraded. And then place now. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go full size on that. See what happens. Because it's wanting to take this food over to our food production facility. Or is it just... But why does it want to take... Why does it want to take wheat this way? Chemical plant? Oh yeah, no. Oh, plastic chemical plant. Okay. Cool. There it is. Okay, that's why it wants to go this way. Do we have enough trucks to handle that capacity? For now, it looks like we do. We'll look at that later. Speaking of chemical plants, the ones that are complaining all the time are this one. Try to ship more items. And this one. Now we got a lot of crude oil and fuel coming through here, but okay, so that how many vehicles are trying to deliver it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's double that for the moment, even if it means we lose more money. Oil, grain, plastic. Here we got some good production, yeah, so it could definitely definitely get some oil there if necessary. 1 hour. And then the other one, we're running 4, 8. Let's double it for the moment. And then just see if we can get some stuff going. Mr. Obviously Insane, hello, welcome. Been at the city quite a while. This is the 11th stream, and we usually do anywhere from 6 to 10 hours per stream on this game. So at least 60 hours, between 60 and 100 hours. That's our truck depot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we got that, but to get that running we need more crude oil. So that has to deliver more there. Yeah, we have everything hooked up. Every single industry is hooked up into a distribution system that can get, you know, the raw materials to any other place, you know, to any other factory. The factories can all deliver to every city to deliver the final products. So it's all hooked up. It's just now getting it to be efficient. Things like this. Only 4 vehicles running it. We can do better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna start. Right now, everything is going between trucks from the factories to rail distribution centers. I'm gonna start adding rail to that to move the some bulk items. So that one's at 1600 limit, production 730. So we're doing good there. Looks like adding the trucks here has helped. Yeah, we're pushing up to against the limit again. So we added some trucks to this. I think they're still working their way around there. What's our 400? This coal thing here needs some help. 800. Only 4 trucks. Yes, we definitely need more. Although oof. This situation is rather desperate. But we definitely need more trucks. I'll worry about the traffic jam later. Okay, so we're trying to fix those situations. We got a food factory, but way back here. It is at 800 limit, so that's not too bad. Charts, 300 or so, we're doing pretty well. The actual line has probably enough vehicles for now. The stone, 200. 8 vehicles. Let's go ahead and double that. Let's push from the raw side, and then we'll try to pick up the slack from the demand side. Hey Zeke, how you doing? Welcome. Westworld soundtrack, yeah. Oh yeah, it does a little bit. Okay, so we'll try to push that. The distribution system here is definitely needs some work. Did I even do the train distribution here? I have not. Okay, that would explain some of the issues here. So that's something we need to do. Yeah, this needs to be an 8. 8-track station. Can I just expand it? I seriously doubt it's gonna let me do this. Oh yeah, no. It'll actually let me do the 240. No problem. It's expanding the 320 is the issue. Do I have room? Do I actually have room for it? If I cut off the tracks, I think I do. I think it'll. And this road needs to go. All right, let me try expanding it. So what we need to do is stop trains coming in. So what I'm going to do is or do I want to redo it in a completely different place? Is it too close to Selby? It might be too close to Selby. For my own good here. I could change this to the Selby distribution center. I think we'll make this the Selby distribution center, and then make a new distribution center for region 2. Because we have the rail for that one. We do not have the rail for this one or this one. So yeah, that's... So where to put it? Up in the hills here? Auto save. Subnautica soundtrack. Well, this truck's coming, trying to get through. It's not too bad. It depends on how many are trying to get in each one of these. Here? I think here would work. Because then we'd have the one coming down into Tipton. Or do I just want to do it over here? Because there's like the most land. We got passengers kind of going through there, so if I put it as freight 320, high speed, catenary yes, second street connection yes. Because this does not need road connections. It's purely rail connections. Now getting out of here, getting out of this valley is a challenge, but we like challenges, don't we? So that's one location. Somewhere over here. I mean, I could just level this mountain. I have the money to do stuff like that. Here's another potential. No mods. It's all vanilla right now. I might start when I kind of get things where I'm happy as far as distribution go. I might start adding some mods to pretty things up a bit. Work on some aesthetics. So in here somewhere, that's the other possibility. Then I have to get into this valley. Region 2 is a pretty difficult region. Dude, I could do it all the way back here. Another potential is maybe over this side of things. Holy cow, that blew up. The oil production there. Alright. Making a decision, we're going to do it in the valley here. Play it on top of the mountain, yeah, exactly. I could totally do that. Alright, so now we got two, and we got really difficult situations to do here. But yeah, this fuel here blew up in the meantime. because I added a bunch of vehicles. So that means that now that I need to get the fuel out of here. Yeah, this definitely needs the rails to be able to do all this. Alright, so let's add in the rail system here, station. This is only going to be 4. Do it right out here. And then we already have our rail station for Tipton. And like I said, we're going to convert this one to our Selby because it's already 4. It already has the truck stations. So that'll be Selby. Not going to end up using the docks, at least not yet. Then we need one now for Leaston. When you get close, it's like then you realize, whoa, that's a big slope. That's a big slope. So where can I even get this in here? So I got that there, so I can make... Yes. Doesn't have to be directly near the city. I think this valley. Probably not that far away from being able to do it. Alright, so that's going to be the goal. So I need to... spend a whole heck of a lot of money here. You have 36 billion though. I think we can afford it. It's mostly over here, I think. Alright, let's see what that... Unable to align terrain. Okay, it needs to be more... This has to come down, so I guess we might as well just rip down the ridge. Okay, that's not too bad. There we go. We got it, we'll take it. Then we can build up the terrain around it. Shift plus and then rotates a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Hold jump. Yeah, that's handy because yeah, you can just ease it into the angle you want. Alright, so what did I do for the possibility of getting past this bit? Because I got this big old tunnel. So I need to get past here. So I need to either tunnel under. So if I go over here, go down just a little bit. We are underneath. I don't like having to do the junctions though underground, but I always recommend a traffic circle. Yeah. Yeah, too bad we couldn't do traffic circle for trains. I guess I could. I guess I could try. That would be interesting to try. I'm just gonna bring all these out. That's not what I want at all. But you know, a little bit of... Should have done level out of here, coming out of there. Let me do this. Yes, I know all about that. Did that curve a little bit? Didn't. And get where it's not curving. Coming out there straight. Alright, that. Alright, let's push a little bit farther. Oops. Let's try to do this. No, stop. Alright, there we go. So that's enough to do the cross back. Is it enough to do the cross back? I guess not. I guess not. Then we'll go a little bit more. So 300 is when we know it's straight. There we go. That's all I was looking for, is right there. foam. Yeah, 320 foot meter long passenger or train. Just... Oh, there it was. I saw it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. A ring road, yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah, just around the whole map. Yeah, that's like the main line, Colonel Failure's main line. Oh, so we can go a little more severely, I guess. Try to bring this out. Yeah, we'll bring all 4 out. If we want to cross them over, we can do it earlier. Okay, now I want to try to get them to surface fairly soon. Yeah, because this is just... So go to there. Coal's going to there. So this really has no reason to come out this way. Then I guess to get to this. The main thing is getting to the regional distribution center. I think is this really the only thing hook up to Leicester? Because coal goes down to Selby. I think this is the only industry hooked up to Leicester. And we are falling behind, which is good. Good means we have demand. Yeah, because we can look at our distribution Leaston to Tipton, and then raw farm distribution Leicester to Selby. Odor with the hose, thank you very much. How you doing, Odor? Roto Raid, welcome. What were you doing? Crazy taxi, okay, cool. Alright, how's our vehicles there? I think we can use 5 or 6 more there. Again, even though we're gonna upgrade a lot of this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's set that. Set line. Get those things moving. I'm doing fantastic. Axiom Verge first. Spelunky, ooh, cool. Free at the moment. Have to check that out. Free permanently if you grab it now, or just free for like the weekend or week or whatever. How to progress. And we got fuel and stuff here. Probably could use a couple more vehicles there to get that delivery going. Yeah. Let's add 3 more vehicles to industry. That's the big thing, is I need to get the demand into the cities working much more efficiently, so we can get the stuff delivered and then the industries know, hey, I can deliver that stuff. Game every few weeks, very cool. Till the 21st? Okay, I'll check it out after stream. Always worth grabbing the free game, just in case. Whether it's my style or not, it's like, or whether I think it's my style or not. Last least in the Selby. Oh, that should go away. Because we got the train now. Alright, so vehicles, yeah, that should go away. All you people need to go to the train. Now take some traffic off the roads too. Line manager. There we go. And then find the solution again. Awesome. Alright, there we go. So now I'll take some buses off the route. And then we're gonna replace a lot of these guys pretty soon here. Alright. At least in the tipping. Alright, so we really don't need that much, we just need to get two there. So we're building track. Now let's do this one to go there. Just see what happens. That'd be better, or that'd be better. Let's hook into... I like how it tunnels all the way there. Let's hook into there. Which is kind of ridiculous. Edrin, hello, welcome. But I don't really see that much option. If I choose this, it's it's actually allowing that? I don't think it'll allow that. I would like to probably peel it back farther though. So let's undo this. Let's not do this. And let's kind of peel back some of this. That won't be quite as bad, I don't think. Yeah, that's a little more reasonable. Actually, what I want to do... I want to have a level coming out of here for the purposes of doing the crossbacks and stuff. And then getting this to the other regions, no idea. Now, alright, so those two will go out to the different regionals. This will go to Leaston. This one will go to Tipton. And the easy one is Loftus to there. Let's go ahead and hook that up now. Guys, move out of the way. Let's see, just direct connection will do it. Oh, before I do direct connection. 2, 3 factories. This way. I want the nice smooth, coming out flat. Then we can make the connection. So I'll do this one. How does it look? Not too bad. I'll take it. Back to there. Nice line of trucks, yeah. Gonna try to work get rid of some of these trucks and start adding trains delivering from the. Actually, I want to do out of there too. This isn't too bad. Alright, well that makes this road actually kind of easy. Oh, come on. The tunnel yet? Should have been a tunnel way before that. Super Metroid? Okay. Yeah. Running a little bit low on money. Last time we actually had slowed down. Adding all the passenger lines or our growth in cash, we stayed about 32 billion almost all last stream. Alright, so now you guys can do your thing. Still feels like it shouldn't have been necessary to go that low. Before you guys get too far, let me retry this. Because I did 4. For you guys get you busy. So down 1, 2, 3. Try that. I do not see why that. Start a little bit back further. There we go. Because it really shouldn't need to be that low. Even that. Should really get right through this berm. So down 2. We did 3 last time. We're gonna do. Oops. Gonna just do 2. Actually, if I no, just down 2. 1, 2. Down 1. Go up a little bit. Oh yeah, I don't even need to go down. From here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So now we're just barely under the berm. That's not... And that is not what I want either. Just under the tracks, yeah. I mean, I remember in the train... Oops. We lost the tunnel too. In Train Fever, this was the only way to make bridges and stuff. Was to make a berm for your train and then tunnel under with the road. It's like a really involved process. All right, that's much better. All right, you guys can resume your work. Short bridge section, yeah. That's the other thing I could have done is, yeah, I made a bridge section. That's not too bad. As far as the slope here... Yeah, that's something I can revisit later. Could probably get that up much higher as far as the tunnel goes. Alright, so that's hooked up. Got that there. So we need to do the... It's hooked in town. Alright, so that's to do all the stuff there. This is regional distribution, does not need truck stops. So all we need to do is just make the game happy, is just connect it up to the road network. Same here. This will actually have some stops to it. So do some stuff with that. Alright, now the thing is the Selby distribution center. This is going to be the city distribution center instead of the regional distribution center. So I can combine all this mess into one big mess. And then I need to get from here. So which track am I using? I'm using this track. I don't really... I I really don't see anything except just a ridiculous tunnel. I don't see anything happening except a ridiculous tunnel. So let's do the ridiculous tunnel and then see if we can get there without crashing the game. Hey, we did it. 29 million. And we stay above 160, which is what the freight trains can do. The most scenic route on the map. Oh, train collision? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Where? I bet we can do it if we do it in smaller sections. Hey, Camaro King, welcome. And boop. No problem at all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. All the terrain. Oh wait a minute, that isn't the only one too. I also gotta get tipped in there. Alright, so Tipton. Would it make sense to go around to do that loop? Let's take a look at more from bird's eye view here. So we could either go like that, or we can go around and through there. That makes the distance compared to the crow flies not that good though, so that would hurt our rates. We've been live for just about 2 hours. So, like it's almost break time. I take a break every 2 hours to stretch my legs. Yeah, I think we have to do this. Unfortunately, that means another ridiculous tunnel. So that'll be its own tunnel, so we'll break off from here. So we'll head off that direction. That looks pretty good. We'll give it some more go a little bit farther before we start tunneling. trams that need some help. Local A and local B. Placements. On. And on. And there's the hydrated bot for the 2 hour mark. There we go. All right. Smooth all this out. Dig our tunnel when I get back. Let's see, who can we ride with? Let's go and ride with the Loftus train. And then I will be right back. BRB. We're trying to connect regional distribution hubs together. So there's a city hub that I need to hook into, and then that's the big 8-track one is a regional distribution hub. That's a BRB, camera off, and I'll be right back, guys.